Welcome into Talking Fitchburg, everybody. That's right, it is the end. Old Augie Doggy is gone and behind us, and here comes September. Anybody out there who's into luck and superstitions and things, I guess I'll just go ahead and throw a rabbit on you. Gotcha. That's good luck for me, for each and every one of you that's watching. So that's that's an order of magnitude above my usual luck.
Oh, thank you.
Nailed it. All right. Well, welcome on in, everybody. I'm glad to see you here on this 1st of September, right into the burrs for the rest of the year.
Right in the burrs.
Right in the burrs for the rest of the year. And unfortunately, we all know what that means. It's about to start transitioning into the colder part of the old year up here.
The burrs.
The burrs are upon us. Hello, it is I, Preston, doing the hosting alongside Andrew today.
Hello. Howdy.
Howdy. How you do?
Wonderful. How are you?
I'm pretty good, you know.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
Can't go wrong.
I mean, you can't. You really can't go wrong. I will say I'm pretty hungry at the moment.
Yeah, it's noon. It's lunchtime.
It's noon, lunchtime.
Right for lunch right after.
I have the coffee here,
we'll be eating.
But I had a mistake of letting it get not cold, but it's
that
sort of room temperature, a little bit below it. Just not the sweet
anymore.
Spot for coffee. You really got to go either hot or ice when you're dealing with coffee.
There's no medium.
Yeah, and anyone who thinks otherwise, I'm suspicious of you.
We'll talk after the show.
That's right. We'll talk after the show about you folks. But yeah, it's a good one. It's going to be a good show. Friday is always a fun show, especially
it's a humdinger of a show.
You're telling me. You're telling me. That's the perfect way to describe it. Today on the show, we got some headlines, message from the Fitchburg Police Department going out to the folks affected by the hurricane. And then we'll get you ready for your Badger football season kicking off here. And then some upcoming events here just in the city of Fitchburg, and just some reminders about the upcoming Labor Day weekend into Monday of next week. Then in the digest, as always here on Fridays, we recap the week. Recap the week that was. In a little segment we like to call it Just in Case You Missed It, where we kind of go over some of the big headlines from throughout the week of shows. Mm-hmm. And then in our, this is a fun one today, in our guest segment, we get to go over the highlights of last night's football game, which is going to be very exciting. Typically they're on Friday, so we don't get to bring them to you till Monday, but
it's a special week.
Special week with the holidays. They had the game on Thursday, so now we get to have it for you right here, hot and fresh, just off the presses.
Boom!
So get ready for that, and there's going to be lots of booms. Shout out to John Madden, you know what I mean. So there you go. That's what's going to be on the show today. Let's just kick it off in headlines here. As I mentioned, we have a message from the Fitchburg Police Department going out to the state of Texas here. So they say, our thoughts are with the entire state of Texas and those impacted by Hurricane Harvey, as well as the first responders and volunteers working tirelessly to save lives and assist victims. There are many organizations working to assist victims in recovery efforts. Unfortunately, there are also many scammers looking to take advantage of the situation. If you're interested in making a donation, we encourage you to thoroughly research your intended recipient and to be cautious of online and telephone solicitations. What you can do here, you can visit the Hurricane Harvey pages on www.charitynavigator.org or www.give.org to learn about the legitimate charities supporting relief efforts. So, you can always visit our website for information on all types of scams and fraud schemes over on the City of Fitchburg's website. But check out those two websites, charitynavigator.org and give.org. If you kind of have a charity in mind, you just want to check to make sure everything's on the up and up, check out those two places. They can help kind of verify, the realness, the validity of said charities. So check those out. Of course, donations are, I'm sure, certainly appreciated down there. Folks are having a real tough time. It's a kind of an unprecedented situation here. So help how you can, but make sure that you are doing the research to make sure that that money is going where you want it to go. So that is a little message from the police department. Big thank you to them for providing some resources for you all to check out. All right, let's move on to some fun news. This is exciting. The Badger football season, it is kicking off tonight. That's right. Friday, September 1st at 8 p.m. right downtown at Camp Randall Stadium. We will see Wisconsin versus Utah State. Boo! Yeah! I can already hear the crowds gathering. Wow.
It's going to be quite a night.
Jump around. Did you hear that?
I heard it.
Oh,
I heard
wow,
it.
Weird. Crazy. It is going to be a wild night out there, so everybody remember, proceed with caution. Keep your eyes on the road. Drive safe. But enjoy the night. It's going to be exciting. I know I'll be trying to catch some of the game myself. So go Badgers. Let's knock it out of the park. Start off on a positive note.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Speaking of positive notes, here's a cool little thing that you can start engaging with tomorrow. It's the Ice Cream Social. That's right, down there at the Apple Garden on the south side of the City of Fitchburg here. The Friends of the Fitchburg Senior Center directors and Senior Center volunteers will be serving free ice cream at the Apple Garden's Old Fashioned Ice Cream Social on the Labor Day weekend here. Your donations will go to support a great cause. That is the Senior Center's Meals for Seniors program. So here you go. It's September 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. You can go on out. You can get some ice cream. You can get some apples. You can walk around the Apple Garden. It's a fantastic place to just kind of take a stroll out in nature, get away from it all for a little bit. And plus, like I said, you're supporting Meals for Seniors, which is a super important program. It's an awesome program that we have here at our senior center. So support them. It's a great thing to do. All right. And then, as I mentioned, a little note about the City Hall campus here going into Monday. On Labor Day, City Hall, Senior Center, and the Fitchburg Public Library will all be closed. No one will be here doing work. We will all be enjoying the holiday weekend there, as you should all be as well. So just remember that if you have any business to take care of here, make sure you get in either later today on Friday or you make a plan to come on later in the week after Monday. So there is your reminder. And now you've been reminded. Take that. All right. New, fun little ceremony coming up. We've been letting you know about this one, but it's coming very soon, next week, in fact, on September 8th from 4 to 6 p.m. at the new fire station, Fitchburg Fire Station number 2, 2931 Marketplace Drive. They will be having their uncoupling ceremony. So it says here, to be a part of history, join as we celebrate the opening of the Fitchburg's West Fire Station. They're going to be having opening remarks from the fire chief, the mayor, and special guests. So you'll be able to check out apparatus that is on display there, tour the station, and of course get some refreshments. But yeah, we've been talking to some members of the fire department. It is really a historic moment. I mean, you don't get to see a lot of new fire stations open up, so very cool that you get to witness that. So be on out there. We will be out there. So if you do miss it, we'll bring it to you here on this show as well. So now you know. All right, Workforce Strategies Summit for Manufacturers. This is an interesting event coming up on September 12th from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Alliant Energy Center. It does have a $50 cost. It says here that manufacturers know they must focus on workforce strategies to ensure growth. However, workforce development is often an afterthought and the biggest challenge. Join us on September 12th to learn about the resources and solutions available to you at your Workforce Strategies Summit for manufacturers in the exhibition hall of the Alliant Energy Center. Now, who is this for? This is for CEOs, HR managers, recruiters, VP of operations, owners, CFOs, general managers, and others involved with corporate hiring. So if that fits the bill of your job, it's a good opportunity for maybe you to go on out, get some more information, see if you can't pick up some tips and tricks along the way. So there you go, down there at the Alliant Energy Center again, September 12th from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Check it out. And then this is a cool one, the Wisconsin Film Festival pop-up screening. So it says here, My Love, Don't Cross That River. That will be the film that is being screened. This is a free film screening. It's funded by Beyond the Page, the National Endowment for the Humanities, and the Madison Community Foundation, and is offered in partnership with the Wisconsin Film Festival. It's going to be on September 22nd from 12:40 p.m. to 2:15 p.m. right here at the Fitchburg Community Center in the Prairie View Room. So it's free. Come on in. Just get a screening of a movie. It's going to be very cool. It's kind of a cool opportunity if you've never attended a kind of a pre-screening of a film. It's a kind of a neat way to check it out, especially in a little smaller setting. So check that out. So there you go. That's your headlines for today, Friday, September 1st. Ooh, burr. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to recap the week that was here, and just in case you missed it on Talking Fitchburg.